Okay, so the song we've chosen is Life in Technicolour by Coldplay. The reason for this is it is in the indie pop genre, and that is what we've researched in our group. The word Technicolour we can play with in the artwork for the magazine and the digipack, which will be good. Also, the content of the music we can kind of play with it and make a really nice narrative music video. And the lyrics, we can connect some kind of shots to the lyrics, because the lyrics are quite simple. Yeah.
The concept is a narrative concept, which when we surveyed it, it was the most popular genre. The most popular genre was a narrative concept. So we decided to have a short cinematic scene at the start, and we're basically pitching ideas for that, whether it'll be a horror sequence or a
running away from outside. I mean, running away from the house that the kids are.
What we want to do is show the beauty of the world. So when this person's running away or like walking outside, there's going to be like bursts of colour and just showing beauty of the world, really.
Highlighting that Technicolour effect. For inspiration, there's Coldplay by Yellow. I don't know if any of you have seen that, but that's where Chris Martin's kind of on the beach, walking, he just sings to the camera basically. That's it. Just one long shot of him just singing to the camera. There's Let Me Show You by Justin Bieber, which was really good because it's kind of what we want to do, like shots of Bieber kind of walking on a really cool landscape and really kind of nice cinematic shots. And then A Head Full of Dreams by Coldplay again, which is like the band on BMXs riding around. And our idea is going to be on a bike. Yeah. Oh yeah, and we've taken a lot of inspiration from Coldplay because obviously that's the artist of the song.
For costume, we decided to basically, because the indie pop genre, we decided to have a lot of casual clothing, so it's not really formal, because we feel like aimed at a target audience, they mainly wear casual clothing and not be too overly dressed. But it kind of ties in with the target audience.
Our unique selling point is the fact that we're going to have a little cutscene at the start, as Megan was saying. We're not sure if we're going to kind of have a horror idea where it's a guy stumbling to like a phone box and then he's like dialing it really quickly and then rings it and then the song starts playing, and then he looks out at the telephone box and suddenly it's daytime, the colours are really bright, and he rides around in a beautiful things, and it'll surprise the audience because of kind of the contrast of horror, if that's the idea we do, and the kind of beauty, the cinematic cinema. And its simplicity is a unique selling point as well, because it's just simple, it's a guy riding around really. Camera shots we're going to use a lot of tracking shots, kind of following the guy riding around. A lot of long shots kind of establish the setting, really show that kind of vibrance of the autumn colours. Close-ups as well of the guy biking. I'm not sure if we're going to have him singing. We haven't really decided yet. I mean, we might. But, if we do, that's what the close-ups are going to be for, kind of showing him singing to the camera. POV shots as well for kind of really we're going to have scenes, well, we've thought of scenes in our head of kind of mountain kind of environments and POVs of him kind of on top of a mountain cycling, a little show there, which would be quite cool. Yeah, with the first, if we go with the horror idea, the first cinematic scene is going to have really dark colours and kind of to create that mood, and then when the song starts playing on the phone, he'll look outside and we'll boost the colours in editing and really kind of show the Technicolour vibe.
For the target audience, we've mainly pitched it for 16 to 24-year-olds. The psychographics, this is the age of like most people who listen and watch Coldplay music videos. The song really though applies to all ages. because Coldplay appeals to all ages. And in the video we've got a lot of Coldplay similarities to kind of show within to reflect.
That's it. Is there any questions?
Well done, yeah. You're going for quite dramatic scenery and landscape.
Yeah.
How are you going to manage the logistics of that? Because you've obviously got to get your main person and equipment and everything to probably fairly distant places.
Yeah,
so
well, we've got a car sorted.
Mm-hmm.
So we're already looking at locations in the Yorkshire Dales. Well, not just the Yorkshire Dales, just kind of Yorkshire as a whole. So we're not going to go further than Yorkshire.
Yes. And I get the sense that this video is very much going to be about a journey. So you're going to be sort of following somebody's journey to somewhere. Does the journey have a purpose, or is it purely just to show the landscape, or will there be, how will you tie the video together at the end? How will you pull it together?
We haven't really thought of that yet,
Right.
but kind of one idea is the horror scene at the start where it's all dark. It'll kind of show all the colourful and stuff, the colourful shots, and then right at the end it'll just be a shot of the guy, maybe, I don't really know, just in the telephone box, maybe like puts the phone down or is dead on the floor or something like that, just a big shock.
I hope he's not dead, but but I know what you mean. So yeah, you could either have the idea of the telephone being hung up, or you could have him dropping his bike or whatever. But I think you need to have a think about how you're going to tie it all together, because it's going to be quite powerful from the sounds of it. And I like the idea of the contrast at the beginning, but I think that you'll maybe need to think about how you pull all of that together, how you leave something that resonates with the audience beyond the wow factor that they've had throughout the music video. How are you going to do the POV shots? Because they're often quite tricky and challenging.
I think we're just going to have to go for maybe just literally put it around the neck.
Okay.
And hopefully we'll just have try and do the same shot over and over again until it looks less wobbly. And obviously in editing we can stabilise the shots and make them look best kind of.
Yeah.
Handheld.
I mean, it depends the effect you're going for, because you might want it a little bit if it's
exactly.
POV. Excellent. Any other questions, guys? No? Wonderful. Well done.
Thank you.